Yeah.
Well, coming back to the music awards that we call Mnet, some of us, and some of us call Mama Awards. Now, these are awards that are given to different artists in Africa. And we just had the Minister of Tourism, and he was telling us that Mama Awards is coming to Uganda this time around. Upload. Everybody is happy about it, and everybody is looking forward to the Mama Awards that is coming to Africa. But what is worrying a lot of us is back to the COVID-19 situation. Is COVID-19 is here, and we're having people who are traveling in from different parts of the country, and they're coming in Uganda. And if you look at the names of the people that are coming, we know the prominent people. We have people like Yemi Alade, we have people like Diamond, we have people like Davido. People who have maybe never been in Uganda are going to be here. Now, one thing you need to note about the Mama Awards, it is an African award. It's nothing to do with white people. It is an African award. And I want to applaud some, like I said earlier, of the musicians in Uganda, part of them being Shiba, who is right here with us on the Mama Awards, and Shiba was in the category of the best female nominees. And he's vying against people like Tiwa Savage, like Simi, like Yemi Alade, very strong contenders. And then we also have John Black, who is among the breakthrough acts. John Black actually could breakthrough. He's among the breakthrough acts that are coming in the Mama Awards. And those are the two Ugandans that I've seen, and there's also the best Ugandan act. And among those, we have Bebe Cool, Daddy Andre, John Black, Shiba, Spice Diana, and Vinka. I mean, those things are coming to Uganda. Now, let's get away from the entertainment part of what is going to happen in the Mama Awards. Let's look at it as a bit of how is it going to benefit the country for the Mama Awards to come. Sheila Gashumba also does not agree with a lot of things that is happening in the Mama Awards, especially the nominations. Before I even started the topic, you were excited and you wanted to talk about it. What is it about you and the Mama Awards that you don't think that is good for the country?
No, okusookera ddala nze it's about the nominees aboogeddeko. Omanyi buli muntu
Tariq, that's where you're coming from.
Ngonsekeredde.
Okay.
Buli aba nekyayagala, buli aba nekyakkiriza, nti mbutuufu kino kyekisinga.
Yes.
Era nga nze ndaba abantu bataddeawo abanomi balina bye baleseeyo nga ndaba badde basana okuba nga balina ku list nga balina ebintu balina music bye bakoze nga olaba the king herself yadalina okubeera ku kintu
I'm not a good musician to read. I'm not so much
era ngenda kusaba producer,
but how many songs
ngenda kusaba producer ngenda kusaba producer anonyezeyo akayimba tusabeyo producer akunyezeyo akayimba kamu akashibawo goyogeddeko nange bampeya akayimba kamu aka king herself tulabe.
No, but it's about how many songs has
twogere ku how many songs. Nyinza okuba ndi nkoze engatto 100 naye nga zikuba nezifiira mu lunaku 2 olina akola engatto emu nemala omwaka. It's not about the songs, ne oluyimba, quality y'oluyimba.
No, first thing first. And this question goes to Latifa. You seem to have too much interest in the Mama Awards. What criteria
do they use
to select these artists?
You're asking me the wrong question. Amanyirachi, you're asking me the wrong question. I've just told you, in my life, I'm not best so much into entertainment. And when you ask me that, I'll have to call one of the organizers of the Mama events as we go for a break for them to tell us what criteria. I know he's the right person to tell us that information. But for me, what interests me about the Mama Awards is not about the Mama Awards itself. It's about the crowd that is going to attract in the country, which is we can take it in two angles. It's a fear and it's also happiness. Because at the end of the day, we're inviting people whose COVID-19 statuses are unknown. And these people are coming into the country and they're going to be together with Uganda.
But Latifa, ekyo nsubira ati bali abagenda okujja oyinza kubanga sikizibu kubanga balina okuyita through bagenda kuyita ku kisaawe era balina kubanga bakebereddwa ne gye bavudde okutravelinga kwabwe. Nze ekintu kiri kimu Mama Awards zino zigenda kubanga people are going to come together bagazaringe babenga baziraba. That's where obuzibu bwange buli. Ne bana abajja tosobola kugamba nti no balina obuzibu kubanga balina kubanga bayise through emitendera gy'omwaka giyitibwamu nga bakebereddwa.
Someone I know is traveling, Tariq. And for them to be traveling, they are testing on Saturday their COVID-19 results. And then they'll be around and they'll travel most probably on Sunday evening. But do you know what it means in the middle of Saturday and Sunday? She could get in contact with anyone who is COVID-19 positive and there is no other test. Exactly. That is what I'm saying. And there's no other test after that, and she's traveling. So we don't know that in the process of me and you, there's
ali mu business ya kutwala these girls outside naye ya testing anga abana before nga abana tebanagenda ba testing STDs HIV olubuto kata testing omwana like abale na week emo kugenda it was 3 days to go omwana amalo ku testing anga ali talina kyalina luto kyemuli naye atuka kusawayo wamala okunya ekisawa tukajala geri mbaro wabo balina bakebera balina ebyo biri bikene olutu nebalo akagwa mu sawa emu balulaba omwana gano tukeri mu kusiibula wanene munnanga asiibula ate atukeringa ebintu byasoba so omuntu ngana omwara buyagamba kimu payback omuntu addeyo you have to transport omwana olina okumanya tende sente zino zimusasula so kyogede kituufu nti abantu bamala okukola tests ez'enjawulo nate n'abaako byagendamu ebirala before nga naba kutavolinga excitement eyo nti gundi jankulabeko ngenda biki wayinza okubeera along the way nga asobola okuddamu kyalabadde kyankizo okuba nti omuntu amala okukola test kalo ogikoze waneeno kituufu naye ne kunaku lwennyini wekisaawe kubanga naluddeko nga balina test obuntu kits zebaleese nga zisobola okufulumya results mu dakiika nga 10 meka wali kusaawe yennyini ne badda kucheckinga ng'ogenda that point yennyini nayo kiba kikola amakulu kuba kati ebintu bigenzebwa bitususseeko oyinza okuba polisi nga weekuumye ng'olaze nti obaddewo because you're going to travel naye wano mu kutamba okuva ogenda ku kisaawe akuvuze gosinkanye mu paaka gokoze biki nofuna akawuka ng'ogendeera.
Wow. Now, this is what I want to say about the MAMA Awards that are going to happen in February next year. One, it's good for our country as tourism. Tourism
is very important.
It's a positive for us. Naturally, who benefits out of it is the hotel industry. It also benefits from this. And maybe my other argument will be that what are we selling out as a country in the music industry? First and foremost, we lack identity. You listen to a Nigerian music and you clearly tell that song is from Nigeria. Boberanga, you're from another African country and they played a Ugandan song. You'll first think it's either Jamaican, okay, or it's from elsewhere. You'll have to inquire, where is that song coming from? Who is the artist? Okay? We lack identity. Twachivaako dema bega, twaina identity eyakadongo kamu. That one, to me, I feel that it would sell more.
Yes.
It would be our identity if it was well promoted and marketed, okay? Nebo tunawana chizibu chetuina Uganda. Tetuina identity. Osango mwana akola Zouk. Zouk is from South Africa. Akola Jamaican beats. Sizafe.
Bakopini bayimane format ya Nigeria kat.
Okay. Kati buli afulume nyimba agala kutunda agenda fulumya beats z'aba Nigeria. Okuyimukirako. So tulina okuva tuzo kukenga aba Uganda and identify who we are.
It reminds me of these two boys, the twins. They call them the twins. You remember that?
Yeah.
They used to have a modern, contemporary kind of music, like the way you said Kadongo Kamu, but it was turned into a contemporary kind of music. And here's some information. In 2017, tourism continued to be the leading foreign exchange in our country, and it contributed a lot in our GDP because they said it actually employs around 229,000 people directly, and that's 2.4% of the total employment in our country. So for the fact that this event is coming, that means employment is going to be very, very, very wide range in all sectors. Because just like you said, the hotel industry is going to have, the hospitality industry is going to have people. We're going to have these places that are far, like Kapchorwa, like where we have natural, sites to see. And Chiwanda was telling us that what they're going to do is some of these music videos are going to be shot in those places, so that when we go, people see that Uganda is not all about the political issues that are going on in the country, but the beautiful scenery. Because there's an artist that came into Uganda and shooting a video, and the video was shot in the ghetto. And people were so mad about it. And they said, what we don't want is the image of Uganda that you're taking out of here. The thing is, every country has a slum. Every country has a population that is poor. But that is not what you take out for other people to see. And that is why we journalists had a problem. The American media had a different way in which it depicted Africa. I have brothers abroad. And what those brothers would tell me, when they went to the US when they were very young. Now, when they were coming back, when they reached in the country, they're like, Latifa, you guys have all these things in Uganda. Uganda doesn't look too different from what we have abroad. And they were surprised because they expected to find that we still have trees. And our kind of buildings are very shallow kind of architecture. But they were surprised to see what we have. Now, this is the problem. When something happens in, even if it's Nigeria, the national media used to depict it as Africa, and Uganda is Africa. So when there's a war in Arua, they would say the whole of Uganda is at a war, and people would be scared to come into Uganda knowing that Uganda is raging in a war kind of system. And when we look at what is happening right now in this political situation, the small police brutality that happened has now become the image of our country, and it's our job as journalists to change that perspective that people have of Uganda and Africa at large. And I think this Mama Awards is presenting that opportunity to us.
Absolutely, and this goes to two institutions. What I want to say, one is the tourism sector. How have we packaged ourselves amidst the pandemic, amidst the violent elections, okay? How are we packaging ourselves? Punga police egezako kolaki okukuma SOPs as the Ministry of Health ngabantu bafa, those images are going out. Secondly, UCC and media houses. What are we selling out? Is our media regulated enough or not? We say, I want to give an example of China. What we see in China is something that is well sieved out. Whatever China doesn't want to let go out of their country will not move. When I'm already about COVID-19 mutandikwa, some of it is not what was happening on the ground. I was speaking to one of a friend, he's a doctor, China. Nangamba, guys, look. What you see on CNN and Al Jazeera on BBC is not what is happening in China. Because first and foremost, Baso can never and China controlled its media. That's one thing I want to borrow as Ugandans. But a tourism sector is one of the economies is contributing to our GDP. Chitegeza, we need to be mindful of what is going out of our country.